Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Walt, and I ran across this video. Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Walt, and I ran across this video entitled "The Most Slept On Anime of 2021." Now, this is an anime I did see back when it came out. I think it's called the Idaten. Oh, there it is. The Idaten Deities Know Only Peace. And when I watched it, the most slept on anime of 2021, I'm gonna have to go back and look back through, 2021 anime. But we are talking about slept on, so let's watch the video and we'll see what we think. Listen.
Double time on my business.
My last video said I was going to talk about evolution, and that's what I'm going to be doing in this video in the Ichidan Deities. I know I probably butchered that name, and I apologize. But I want to talk about why they evolved to have the powers that they did in this video, because I feel like that's one of the biggest questions that anybody can have. So as you know, the backstory of Ichidan Deities is they wanted to defeat the demons. They wanted to make sure that demons were not going to control the world.
Yeah.
So 800 years ago, they took on the demons, all the gods, they destroyed them and sealed them up in this seal. From that, there was this only one girl that was able to survive, and she was on her own for years and years and years. So she trained hard. She went through the suffering. She went through the mental torture of being alone, of being the only Ichidan left, and it made her stronger than anybody else could ever be beforehand. And this is why I say in other ones of my videos as well, is you want to have time alone. You want to have time to think. You want to have time to be within your own being to understand who you are as a person. If you always surround yourself with other people, then you'll never actually understand who you are as a person. And you need to be able to understand who you are as a person if you want to succeed in life in any way, shape, or form.
Is this guy making this like a video that relates to real life, or is this the most slept on anime of 2021?
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that.
So that's why Ichidan, she became so powerful, was because she went through that pain, that suffering of being alone, of having her own solitude. And now, since she went through that, she was able to train others to be strong like her, because every single time these Ichidan are destroyed or hit or consumed in any way, shape, or form, they recover at a faster rate after each time they die. If it's the first time dying, it's going to take them longer to recover, but that's where the evolution comes in. The bodies learn to adapt from the pain and learn how to heal themselves faster than they were able to do before.
Okay, well, I mean, pretty much I already knew everything that he just said here beforehand, but I never really peeped the fact that it's like, oh, okay, the more they get damaged, the stronger they get. Even though I feel like I did after that one episode where Brebra with the glasses almost got killed, but then he came back kind of like stronger. So far, I think he's just telling us shit that we know about the anime, but like, maybe there's new stuff.
They didn't have that ability, then one single knock would kill them as it does with the demons. However, they have more skills than the demons have because they can keep fighting and recovering. All of a sudden, they're faster and they're smarter and they're just more intelligent, and it's really cool to see. So you see all of the characters kind of working together. You see some characters not working together. The main character that you don't see working together with them in the beginning is Yulsi. He just seems like he's not one of the fighters. He's more the smarter analytical types. At first you think he's kind of backstabbing them. You think that he's just in it for his own selfish gain and he's not really looking out for his fellow Ichidan. And I'm like, what is he doing? What is he conniving? But he's really just trying to understand the devils, and he's trying to understand why Ren is wanting to protect the shrine so much. So he goes through the process of learning and evolving and going on his own by dissecting other beings and other people and other animals, just so he can understand himself better, because he was the one that wasn't pulled out of the hole. One of the ways that Ichidans can be brought into this world is being pulled through the hole. When they're pulled through this hole, they take on the characteristics of what other previous Ichidan took them out. So since he wasn't taken out by any of them, he had his own personal traits, and he had to understand himself just as any of us humans have to do right now. He was very conniving, but then you have Hayato, who is trying to evolve like Ren. He wants to be stronger, and he's learning how to become stronger just in the short time of 80 years, whereas Prontia, he was not as dedicated or as driven or as confident as Hayato was. He was more just like, hey, don't push me too much. I just want to live my life. I want to learn magic. I want to do all these cool things, but don't be putting me under all this strain. So he's not really wanting to do that. But Paula, she's also trying to learn. She has a very good look to her. Yeah, a very good look to her. With Hayato,
I'm not gonna lie, this guy's video is kind of just like...
Oh, really? That sucks. That's, I mean...
Don't forget to like and subscribe, little homie, and press that notification button too, my nigga. Now let's get back to it.
it's not explaining why this is the most slept on. He's just kind of explaining stuff that happened in the anime, but like in such like a disorderly fashion that's like, it's hard for me to really keep up. Like I'm keeping up, but I'm like, I don't get the point of this video, is what I'm saying.
He's driven, he has the confidence, he has the skills, and he wants to evolve his body in the way that allows him to become the strongest and defeat any demon that stands in his way. And you can see this spark finally ignited when he was attacked by the first demon, Nicola, or Nickel. When he was attacked by her, he realized how weak he actually was, and he's like, I need to become stronger. I need to defeat everyone that stands in my way. And you might have that happen in your life right now. You might be weak, you might not be as strong as you want to be, but you will become strong by putting in that process of trying to learn as you go. So, you know, that's just an added benefit of having evolution, and that's why we as people, we evolve so that we can do bigger and better things. Even some of the demons within this series, they were able to evolve into human form so that they could still live in the world. And that's all thanks to the Dr. Obami. He was one of the, I don't want to spoil this, so I'm not going to say what he is because I'm still not 100% sure what he is. I have a general idea, but you know, he was the one that brought all of the demons back into the world, and these demons have human thought and cognition, and it's something that they never really thought that they would have, because demons were mindless, wandering creatures that just wandered the world with no reason for doing what they were wanting to do. And that's what they did for years and years and years, until the Doctor brought them back to life and gave them human souls and spirits and ideals. And now this has changed them as people. Like, they get humiliated when they are put in situations like this, or they show their maternal side when they're put in situations like this. So it's kind of cool to see the evolution of demons and the Itadan throughout this whole series. If you guys want to watch something that involves evolution, that involves hype, that involves girls, that involves fighting, that involves a different animation style that you might not be accustomed to, I'd recommend you checking this out, because yeah, it is very good, and I'm going to be finishing this. I might even make another video on it at part 2, because I really enjoy it. Nothing that I've really come across beforehand, but it is well worth a watch if you haven't watched it yet. All right, you guys.
All right, I mean, that's pretty much seemed to be the thing with the video. I'm just going to be 1,000% honest, okay? I'm going to just keep it a buck. Let me see. Is it the most slept on anime of 2021?
What? No.
No! No. No, no.
No, no, no.
That I don't know, man, because I'd have to go back and look back through those anime. That was a pretty decent year. But I will say that, like, it was decent. I didn't really like it that spectacularly. Like, it started off kind of good, and then it dwindled and started fizzling out over time. And then by the end of it, I was just like, at this point, I don't care. And there were already more anime during that time that were like better, that like just could occupy my time more. So would I recommend it? Yeah, it's different. It's got a different animation style. The story is kind of cool and interesting in its own way. But the most slept on, I really doubt that. And this video doesn't actually help you believe it's the most slept on. This video kind of just feels like a recommendation from a guy that likes it because of these reasons that he states in the video. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think this is the most slept on anime of 2021. I really don't. But it's good. It's a decent anime. Okay, would I go back and rewatch it? No, I wouldn't go back and rewatch this anime. I'd just be 1,000. But do I think it's a good anime for somebody to watch for the first time? Yeah. If you haven't watched it yet, go ahead, try the anime out, come back and let me know what you think. I'm sure a lot of you have probably watched it. I'm sure most of you probably liked it. So let me know what you thought in the comment section. It's your boy Walt. Like, sub, all that good shit. Catch you next time.
I hope you niggas enjoyed the video, but even if you didn't, don't forget to like and subscribe or I'ma shit on your carpet. It's your boy Walt. Catch you in the next video.